Hi, Steve here with my weekly diet update.
Okay, this week my body fat percentage is 24% and my fast mass is 60 pounds.
So it's still way up from what it was before I went on vacation. That vacation really took its toll on me, so I'm trying to get back on track. I've been doing sit-ups and push-ups and free squats a lot on the weekend, so I hope that's going to help out. Yeah, and I've still been going to the gym every day after work. Still doing my squats on Monday and my other exercises throughout the week. I was talking to a personal trainer over there, and he was saying I should hit the weights hard for about a half hour straight, and that's good for burning fat. Also, I haven't had any soda in about a week. I'm just going to go back to my original plan and not drink any soda, because once I make one little exception, I start drinking more and more. So I'm going to go back to that. Okay, so this week I'm going to join the Fall Backlog Challenge put on by DatVideoGameCollector. It starts September 22nd and it goes through the end of the year, I think the end of December. So I'm going to try to compete in that little contest. I failed miserably at the summer challenge. I picked out 5 games and I didn't even get through one of them. I'm still working on Final Fantasy 12. I'm about 90 hours into it. So I'm hoping I'll be done with that soon. I'm not going to start this fall challenge until I finish that game. Yeah, so the fall challenge is another video game challenge to complete 4 games you have on the backlog. The rules are a little bit different this time. It's 4 games from 4 different genres. 1 first or third person shooter, 1 horror game, 1 run and gun or shoot 'em up game, and 1 role-playing game. So I picked out my 4 right here. I'm not touching another Final Fantasy game for the role-playing games. Those take too long. Okay, for the first-person shooter game, I'm doing GoldenEye Reloaded 007. This was going to be one of my winter backlog challenge games, but I never got around to it, so I still haven't touched this one yet. So this one's going into the fall challenge as the first-person shooter game. For the horror game, The Evil Within for PlayStation 3. I got this game when it first came out. My wife got it for me for Christmas, and for whatever reason I never played it. I never had time. But I played it for a little bit about a year ago, and I just couldn't get into it. I actually liked Resident Evil 6 better than this. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I got to give it another chance because I hear a lot of great things about this. It's created by the director of Resident Evil 4, and that's my favorite game of all time. So I really have to give this one another chance. For the shooter game, I hope this counts. If not, I'll pick out another one. Let me know. Star Fox. This is the only shooter I have. I want to shoot that fly. Yeah, so Star Fox for Super Nintendo. This is one of the only shooters I have, so that's why I picked it out. And I hear it's pretty easy. I'm not really good at shooters, so I think I'll have a hard time with this, even though it's supposed to be easy. But it would be nice to say I beat this game. And then for the role-playing game, Skyrim. And I know this could be pretty time-consuming. I tried it when it first came out because I loved Oblivion. Oblivion is probably one of my favorite games of all time, but I just couldn't get into this for some reason. I don't know what it is about this one I didn't like, but I'll try to complete this one. I know if I just blow through the storyline, it can't be that long. the thing that takes these games so long is doing all the little side missions and exploring every little nook and cranny. But I'll just try to beat the story mode on this. Like I say, I tried this out and I didn't really care much for it, but my taste could change. So those are my 4 games: Skyrim, Star Fox, The Evil Within, which will be a good one to play next month around Halloween time, and GoldenEye 007 Reloaded, one of the few Bond games I never played. I'm going to try to make it short this week. I went on way too long with my last video. I'm just going to show my pickups this week. So I got Mortal Kombat X for PlayStation 4. A friend at work gave this to me. That Xbox 360 I found for $10 at the thrift store. I gave it to him and he gave me this. I don't know if he wants it back. If he does, he can have it. But I'm going to try to play through this if I ever have time. It looks really good from what I've seen. I've watched a lot of live streams of it and Let's Plays and all that, and it looks really cool. I collect crappy shark movies. I have a lot of shark movies in my DVD collection. So I couldn't pass this up. Shark Night, Blu-ray. It was at the Dollar Tree store of all places. There was a stack of DVDs there up front. Pardon me. There was a stack of Blu-rays up front for $1 a piece at the dollar store. And this is one of the shark movies I don't have. I kind of like this movie. I saw it at the theater. I think I saw it in 3D. I usually go watch any shark movie at the theater. I'm really into corny shark movies. But I got this for $1, so can't beat that price. I don't think this is such a great deal, $3 at the thrift store, but I've been looking for this. I have all of the Star Wars movies except for this one. What's it called? Return of the Sith. And this is probably my least favorite of the first 6 Star Wars movies. I don't know why. I didn't mind Phantom Menace, or I actually liked Phantom Menace, and I didn't mind Attack of the Clones. This one just kind of lost me. I even went to the bathroom when I saw this at the theater, and I took my time. Yeah, I think I've only seen this movie one time. That's how much of an impact it put on me. There were a few scenes in there I really liked, though. But I have to give it another try. I had to get this because it completes my Star Wars collection. So I have all 6 of them now.
And now, young Skywalker, my Star Wars collection is complete.
Okay, this next pile I got all of these for $4.50 at the music store. Most of them were 50 cents a piece. So all of this was $4.50. I got Return of the Jedi on VHS. I have it already on VHS, signed by Billy D. Williams. So I just wanted to have another one. It was 25 cents. Diamonds Are Forever. This is one of my favorite Bond movies. I'm trying to collect this whole series of VHSs, and I didn't have Diamonds Are Forever yet, so 25 cents, can't beat that. And then I got all of the Matrix movies. I didn't have any of the Matrix movies. I can take or leave that series. It's not really my favorite, but for $1.50 for all 3 of them, I had to get them. So I got the original Matrix. I don't remember, I enjoyed this when I saw it at the show, and I think I've seen it a few times since. I remember this gal here. I think her name's Carrie Ann Moss. I remember she never did much for me back then, but she looks pretty good right there on that cover. And then Matrix Reloaded. Oh crap, I picked up another Matrix Reloaded instead of Revolutions. I know Revolutions was there. I was looking for the best copy of it and I picked up this one by mistake. What a idiot. And then NCAA Final Four 2002. This was 50 cents and it's complete with a book and all that. I know it's a sports game and it's not worth that much, but I looked it up on the internet and it's it goes for more than 50 cents, like $6 to $10. So I just got that one. And then Robotech Macross Saga 1. I'm not into anime or anything. I watched Robotech a little bit when I was a kid on TV, but I know people like this stuff, so I'm thinking it might be sought after. Probably not, though. So I just thought I'd get that there. And then Event Horizon, the 90s sci-fi horror movie. What made me want to get this was Kamikaze S0undwavez has been talking about this a lot. And I remember seeing it when I was a kid and I enjoyed it, but I haven't seen it in about 10 or 20 years, so I thought I would watch it again. Kamikaze S0undwavez has a great channel, by the way. He's a really funny dude with a lot of video game knowledge. He's really good at video games, mostly modern games, but I know he's been a gamer all of his life. But he's big into 90s movies, and he was telling me about how great this was. So I'd like to revisit this. Yeah, so all that crap, $4.50. What a waste of money. I could have got a $4 meal at Wendy's or something for that. Oh, one more pickup is I got a new phone. My Galaxy S4 broke. It was in my pocket at work, and I must have bumped it on something, and the screen broke. It wasn't the outer screen, it was the inner screen was cracked. So I had to go get a new one. So they had these little Go phones for 30 bucks at AT&T, so I just got that, and that saved me a lot of money. And this does everything my other phone did. I don't see why I should spend hundreds of dollars on a phone when this could do everything I need it to. I don't ever play big video games on my phone or use any of the gyroscopic stuff. I mostly just watch videos or use it as a phone or go on Skype, look at the internet, and I can do all of this for 30 bucks. I don't need to pay $1,000 for a phone. Yeah, there's the new iPhone 10 for $1,000. For that, I could get the Xbox One X and a Nintendo Switch, and then a nice phone on top of that. I guess if you're really hardcore into phones, I know a lot of people like that. That's money well spent, I guess. But for me, look at this, $30. I can watch my videos, I can listen to music, I can watch my live streams on Twitch. Everything. Okay, that's about it for this week. I'll see you next week with my diet update. Bye.